I just found out why my mother really lost custody of me, and I don't know if I can ever look at her again. I was removed from my mother's care by the Department of Children and Family Services when I was 11 years old due to allegations of sexual abuse against my stepfather. He was convicted of those crimes but took a plea deal, which meant he would be released by the time I was 13. From what I can remember, I don't even know if he served those full 2 years. I was his primary victim. I don't remember how old I was when the abuse started, but the earliest he admitted to was when I was 8. I don't know if my mum knew before DCFS got involved or afterwards, but now I don't think it would have mattered to her either way. After being put into temporary state custody while the legal issues were sorted out, I was eventually placed with a relative and her husband, who later adopted me when it became clear my mother wouldn't be getting me back. My adoptive parents put me in therapy, got me the help I needed, and did everything they could to make me feel safe again. She was allowed to come visit me, but I could never go to see her. As a kid, I didn't really question this arrangement. I assumed it was some stipulation the courts had made. Growing up, I believed the reason my mum hadn't gotten me back was because of neglect. Once I turned 18, my mum and I started talking more frequently, but we didn't see each other in person often. At first, I never thought much about it, but as the years went by, I started questioning the circumstances of my removal and subsequent adoption. They very gently informed me that my mother had been told she could only regain custody of me if her husband, my abuser, would leave the home and could never come near me again. This was required not only because he was an offender, but because I was specifically his victim. My mother couldn't meet these conditions, and so I was adopted by my relatives.
This heartbreaking revelation about her mother's choice is just the beginning. Wait until you see how this story of betrayal unfolds, so tap the video on screen now to see the full story. Subscribe for more powerful stories of survival and healing from Reddit.